Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving. We've just taken this beautiful car up from Kuala Lumpur all the way to Genting Highlands, and we've tried it on our favorite road. And now we'll just do a quick walk around just to show you what the car has. If you don't know, this is the Volvo S60 T8 all-wheel drive. 407 horsepower, 640 Newton meters of torque combined. It has an engine and an electric motor. So the engine drives the front, the electric motor drives the rear end of the car. So totally, it gives you all-wheel drive and awesomeness. Okay, the downside is, well, for Volvo it's not a downside. Volvo says that you cannot drive too fast because it's dangerous. So all Volvo cars are now limited to 180 kilometers per hour. Of course, coming up this mountain, you can never hit 180, so we never got to the speed limit, yeah? And it was still an enjoyable drive though. All right, let's start with the outside of the vehicle. The front mask is very Volvo. That's the classic Volvo grille. And these are LED headlights, of course, and that's the Thor hammer. This is the hammer of Thor. And over along the sides, you see that this is a four-door sedan, but it has a bit of a coupe look, and I really like this color. This is some kind of graphite color. I have no idea what color it is, but it looks pretty good. Okay, so at the front you get, this looks like, wow, it's double wishbone front suspension, and you get 19-inch wheels, 235 40 series 19, and big ventilated disc rotors, and this looks like a single floating caliper. I'm actually quite surprised that it can get away with this and still give the performance that it did. Brakes were pretty good all the way up, and this is where you charge your plug-in hybrid. In case I didn't mention it, guys, this car is a plug-in hybrid, and you can use your 3-pin plug to charge it in your home socket to get the battery to full power, or you can go to a hybrid charging station and you can get a range of 35 kilometers. And the back brakes are also ventilated, you can see there, and there's a smaller single pot caliper. I have no idea what the rear suspension is like, but it looks like it's a multi-link kind of arrangement. So it's a four-door design, and at the back you get this light that looks a bit like a prawn. Yeah, that's what they say, the prawn claws. And the back actually looks quite nice. Everything is nice and neat and not too garish. And then looking at the rear fender here, you see a bit of a hump here, a bit of a power bulge that really makes it look nice. Okay, the wheels come out of the body a little bit, so it looks nice and sporty. Okay, let's drill down to the engine. So there's a little hook here, very nice and convenient for you to open up. And voila, yes, as with all premium cars, you have these gas struts to hold up the bonnet, and you can see here, yeah, looks like it's aluminum. This is aluminum bonnet with some insulation here. Can't see much of the engine because of the engine cover, but this, yes, I can see a bit of it here. This looks like a DOHC unit, and It's got variable valve timing, and they use a lot of aluminum to keep the weight down. Yes, the engine is all aluminum. You can see the aluminum block down there, and it's really compact. And this is the hybrid control system here. Yeah, this is the hybrid control system that controls the drive and power, whether it's charging or it's discharging. And somewhere down there, there's an 8-speed gearbox, and this engine only drives the front wheels. Okay, let's have a look at the back and try to figure out where everything is. Okay, the boot area is quite big. I have no idea what is the boot space, but it's big enough. You can carry 2 large suitcases and maybe a small one. And voila, there is no spare tire. Okay, what is in front here looks like it's the fuel tank, and then that is all your tire repair kit. So there is no spare tire, and that one looks like what the battery is plugged into. According to the brochure, the battery is in the middle of the car. So I would suppose where the middle of the camera is, that's where the battery for the hybrid system is. Okay, so here they have got this thoughtful little hook, which is quite good, but yeah, you got to hook it to here. You hook it to here, and that's how you can look at the inside without having to hold up that one. Okay, so we know there's no spare tire. That's the cover. Okay, so let's look at the other part of the car. Okay, entry into the car is quite simple. The key fob is here, and okay, if you walk away, I think it locks itself, but okay, let's lock the car. And so you see there are indentations in all of the door handles. You can just pull the door handle and it will open. Okay, so you can open any of the 4 doors as long as you have the key with you. So the inside of the car is quite well appointed. You can see here, this is soft material, hard material, speaker, soft material, leather and fabric, the little knickknacks here. And then we go to the seat material, quite good. And this is like leather and fabric, and they are contoured seats. The inside is pretty nice. Steering wheel is standard size, and these are the special pedals, but no pedal shifters. Okay, you have an 8-speed gearbox, and let's get inside the car. To start the engine, you have to press the brake, engine, and the engine is started. Actually, the engine hasn't started. The battery is turned on, and you can start off in electric mode if you want. But it's a hot day here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the engine, and I do that by accelerating, and the engine starts. And this is the instrument panel. This is a 12.3-inch screen, and it's digital, yeah. So you have the speedometer. Okay, I'm going to turn on the aircon, sorry. Everything is intuitive. So you just have this is a, I think it's a 12-inch or 10-inch, a 12-inch screen, yeah, according to the paper here. And it's upright, yeah. And so you have all the stuff here. You can change the temperature. This is very Volvo. Individually, if you want, then you can have recirculating air, or you don't want, then you have defrost, okay, auto climate, or you can determine the speed. Yeah, okay, you want it higher fan speed. All you got to do is everything is touch control, so it's pretty good. Then close this and you have your GPS, tells you where you are. Then you can also your radio and library, whatever you have. You can close this. And what else do you have? Your radio controls. The sound system is actually quite good. The aircon control is down here. That's my coffee cup. And over here you have your drive mode. So you just toggle and you see it on the screen. So you can have constant all-wheel drive, pure drive, that's eco drive, pure electric, yeah. You can have hybrid, which is a mixture of electric and engine. Then individual, you press, you can set your driving preferences. Then you have power for sporty driving. See, the moment I press the power, the engine RPM changed. Okay, so this is how it is, and you can escape, sound experience, phone, your GPS. Okay, aircon controls, your gear shift. So the gear shift is either R, N or D, and this is the parking brake. It puts you into park. There is no plus minus, yeah. This is the engine start stop drive mode. This is the handbrake, and this is the auto hold button. Okay, other than that, you can put your drinks here, and the center tunnel divides the driver and passenger. And here's another view of the dashboard. It's all soft material with white stitching, and looks pretty neat, very, very neat and classy without being cluttered. Okay, this car is fully loaded with safety, and let's see what it has. Yeah, it has the Volvo City safety, which means you have collision avoidance and mitigation. It also supports pedestrian detection and also large animals and cyclists. Then there is front and rear collision warning and mitigation, and also a driver alert control in case you fall asleep. And on top of that, it also has oncoming lane mitigation. It means it will steer you away from oncoming traffic, and also blind spot information, cross traffic alert with braking. It also keeps you in your lane keeping assist, and also if you run off the road, it also has run off road mitigation, and it can detect the road edge. Wow. And besides that, you have adaptive cruise control, rain sensor, 360 surround camera, and also it can help you to park. And the inner and outer mirrors are auto dimming. And last but not least, up here on the roof, you get a panoramic sunroof, which is not open, but should be quite easy. And you open it with the push of the button, and you see the sunroof, and one more push of the button will open the sunroof. There you go. Yep. Okay, with my seat fully slided back, I still have leg room. Okay, so it's pretty good. This is fully slided back, and on that side, which is another 4 or 5 inches ahead, is the normal sitting position for the front passenger. And yeah, here's another one. For the rear passenger, you get aircon louvers in the B pillar, and also the seat belt anchor is adjustable for height. Yep, you see here another 2 airbags and another airbag here, So that's 4 in the back and also 4 in the front. So it's a minimum of 8, and if there's any side bag in the seat, that will make it 10 airbags, but I cannot confirm. Okay, so that's the rear seats. They can sit 5 people, but the center tunnel is quite big, so at most you can have a little kid, or if it's an adult, you have to straddle both the left hand side or the right hand side of the tunnel. Okay, access to the back is quite easy. The doors open quite wide and you can step in. Now that is the position of the seat, fully slided back, and there's still room. I sat inside there, and there is still about 2 inches of knee room, and that is what the rear leg room is like with the seat in the normal position. So guys, that's it for the walk around for the Volvo S60 T8 plug-in hybrid. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.